Well, the Mob Wives and American Idol, they're all topping this week's Ralphie Report.
That's right. Joining us today from his luxury suite at the Palazzo in Las Vegas is Ralphie from 97 BHT. Hey, man, good to see you're living it up out there in Vegas.
You know, I'm just trying to be like you, Dave Kuharchik. You know, big spender, high roller, and away we go here for at least a couple days. Although I'd be doing a lot better right now if my #1 seed Syracuse Orange weren't losing at the half. This is atrocious.
Yeah, not good to start out the 20s.
And I'm filling out my bracket right now, and I'm having Syracuse go all the way to the Final Four, Ralphie, so, like, pray or make it happen
she's
here.
disqualified with this already.
What are you talking about? Anyway, Ralphie, let's get with the Mob Wives. You recently chatted with one of them. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Drita Davanzo was at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs last week. I got a chance to sit down with her before she met and greeted many of her fans, and she told me she's looking forward to Mob Wives Chicago. Yeah, Mob Wives is kind of turning into a Real Housewives franchise. You know, Real Housewives of all these different cities. Mob Wives obviously started off in Staten Island, the New York area, but now this spring, a Chicago series will debut on VH1. They already began to film it. Drita is wondering if there's any crazy whack jobs, quote unquote, on that show, as there is, as she believes, on hers. But Drita has quite the large following and passionate following as well, and she was a sweetheart too. You can watch the full interview at 97bht.com. Keyword Ralphie.
So, you know, for that last week, Ralphie, a lot of people there waiting to meet her. You know, yesterday we talked a little bit about this, but there's some big controversy at American Idol. An issue with one of the contestants. Tell us a little bit more about what's going on.
Jermaine Jones eliminated from Idol last night after producers from Idol found out that there was not one, not two, not three, but 4 outstanding warrants for his arrest. And what troubled Idol producers the most, and what really led to his disqualification, was the fact that he gave false names to police when he was arrested. And so they figured, okay, there's already 4 outstanding warrants. How many more are there? How many more alleged crimes did he commit? And this isn't Idol's first foray with criminal contestants. Back in 2003, there were 2 different contestants that were booted. One actually not for any criminal mischief, but because there were nude photos online of her. So Idol's gone through this before, and some people are wondering too. Don't forget, Jermaine Jones was given that pass for essentially no reason from the judges and producers and brought back on despite the fact that he was eliminated. So some are wondering, was this a conspiracy for ratings? It didn't work, by the way, if you're wondering last night.
Ralphie, good stuff. Well, we really want to know, what are you doing in Las Vegas?
Well, this is actually an annual trip I make with some of my friends centered around spring break and March Madness, and I'm not going to divulge whether I have any money on this Syracuse game or not. However, I will say that, coincidentally enough, Flava Flav, yes, the Flava Flav, yeah boy, he's opening up a fried chicken restaurant in Las Vegas. The ribbon cutting ceremony is tonight, and I've been invited down to check out Flava Flav. He's going to be cooking and serving patrons of the restaurant. I'm going to get a word with them as well. Also tonight, right next door to the Palazzo at Surrender Nightclub, Calvin Harris. He's the Scottish DJ that produced Rihanna's We Found Love, and his track Feels So Close. You can hear on 97 BHT. He's DJing next door, so might check that out as well.
Ralphie, take video. I love Calvin Harris.
Yeah, you know what? You've topped anything I've ever done, Ralphie. Have a good time out there with Flavor Flav, your Palazzo suite, and don't forget you can catch Ralphie each and every weeknight on the radio from 7 to midnight. Thanks so much for being here.